So Sammy, first of all, just looking ahead to the Legends game tomorrow, how much are you looking forward to being back at Anfield?
It's great to be back. Great that so many fans are joining us tomorrow for the game. It's for the good cause, and Liverpool fans have always moved for the good cause. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I just wanted to go sort of back to your career within football. Just growing up as a player, was football always something you wanted to go into, and something you always believed you would do as a profession?
I never thought that I would be playing professionally. That I just had a lot of fun with my friends on the football field, and that was my passion. That I wanted to do that, and my friends as well. So I think it was quite late in my teenage years that it became a little bit more serious, and then when you put the effort in it, I had some luck in my career as well with some things, but you always need luck. But I worked very hard for what I did in my career, and I'm very happy for it.
Was there ever a moment maybe where you doubted it wouldn't happen, or you had any doubts over if it was something you were going to do?
I don't know. I think when I was 15, I grew up quite quickly, and then everything on the field felt that it was a little bit more difficult. But that moment I didn't have big plans or big targets. That I was quite easy with the targets. That I put a realistic target, and then when I reached that, then I put another target which is realistic for me.
And then signing for Liverpool, obviously a big moment in your career. What was your initial reaction when you found out you would be moving to the club?
Liverpool was my favourite team when I was young, so it was like a dream come true. But when I signed my deal, I thought that it was only the beginning. That I need to show the people that I can play football, and if the day I signed, somebody said to me that I've spent 10 years playing for this great club, I think I would have said that they are mad. But great years here, and I'm thinking of those years with a lot of happiness.
Yeah, and you mentioned you played for so long, at Liverpool all those years. What would you say is your secret to your success to be able to keep playing for all those years at such a high level?
I don't know. I never had pace to lose, so maybe that when you get older you lose some pace. But my game wasn't about pace; that it was about something else. So I think that kept me in the game quite long, and I just took care of myself, and I was lucky also with injuries, that I didn't have any big injuries. So I think those things kept me there.
And you played with so many great players throughout your time at Liverpool. Who would you say is the most underrated player that you played with at the time?
I don't know. Usually everyone is asking about the best player I played with, but underestimated. I don't know. I would say maybe Steve Finnan.
Okay. Why?
Because he was underestimated. he was a great player and great player for our team. That he did a lot of good things, and he was very consistent. So that kind of players every team needs, and he was like that, and I think he didn't get the applaud he deserved.
Yeah. And what about in terms of managers? Which manager did you enjoy working under the most at Liverpool?
I had two managers at Liverpool, and they have different strengths. I learned a lot from both of them, so I can't really. One was good in the other things that the other one was good in. So I was lucky to have two different managers that I could learn. So I can't put them in any order.
And obviously you spent time captaining the side at one point during your career. How much of an honour was that for you as well?
Coming from Finland and being the Liverpool captain is a great honour, but yeah, I still remember the day that I lost the captaincy to Stevie, and I'm very happy that happened, because I knew that it meant a lot to Stevie, and he grew up as a man and as a player so much after that. So and I myself I started to play better when I lost the captaincy. that worked both ways. But yeah, great honour to be a captain of Liverpool Football Club.
And you mentioned about obviously passing the captaincy on to Steven. Do you feel, for some players maybe that might have changed their relationship with a player, but you kept a strong relationship with him even after that happened?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. That might have done our relationship even deeper. That he saw that I was okay with the manager's decision, and I took it as a professional and as a man. So I think he maybe respected me more after that, and I wanted to help Stevie. If he had a problem, I was always there. I was okay with the manager's decision, and I took it as a professional and as a man. So I think he maybe respected me more after that, and I wanted to help Stevie. If he had a problem, I was always there.
Yeah. And Jurgen Klopp's side at the moment, this month they've got in April, sorry, they've got matches coming up against Everton and Manchester United. I'm just wondering, from your experience, which match meant more to you to play and get a win in as well?
Difficult. I think fans on the street, they always started to talk about those games like weeks before, and I always said that we had few games before that we have to win. So I don't know. I think the United games were maybe somehow more important. No disrespect to Everton, but because Liverpool-Everton relationship is a little bit like friendlier than Liverpool-Man United, so maybe the Man United games were like more special.
And obviously after leaving the club, I understand there was a possibility maybe for you to come back when Roy Hodgson was the manager. How much did you try and push for that move to happen, to come back to Liverpool?
After I left, I had a great year at Leverkusen, and when Roy asked me to come back, I asked Leverkusen that what they thought about it, and they said that they wouldn't be happy with that, and then that was it. I respected their opinion about it, and for me that was it.
And just on your time at Liverpool again, any regrets at all over anything, or are you pleased with the way everything went during your time at Liverpool?
No, I'm more than pleased. I had great time here, and I still have a lot of good relationships here in the city. A lot of friends here, and it's always nice to come back to Anfield.
And on your coaching career now as well, have you got any plans sort of to pursuing any further roles down the line for that?
Coaching still interests me, but then recently when I've seen different managers that they are aging a lot in 1 year with the pressure, so I don't know if I want to be much involved in that, but let's see. I haven't made any final decisions that I want to come back or I don't want to come back, but let's see what's there. But I've enjoyed this time that I've had with my kids. The last 5-6 years I've tried to give a lot of time to them, and when they move away from home, then it's time for me to think of myself.
And just the last one of your former teammates, Steven Gerrard, is obviously now enjoying a coaching career. People are saying maybe he could become the future Liverpool manager. What would you say? Do you think Steven could be a successful manager at Liverpool one day, potentially?
Yeah, why not? He's done a good job at Rangers, and now he's doing a good job at Villa, so why not?